Dan's already given us the business in the pre-show. Says it feels so good to be on time, right, Chad?
Yeah, Dan's already a problem.
Now, hopefully remember to turn Ricky got up and left. Now, here's the thing, and I'll say this since he left. Ricky will not show up to start the show until right at the time that it starts. And we like to chat a little bit and make sure, that we're getting in a groove together before we get going.
Yeah.
And then we've got a pre-show plan, but I told Ricky, hey, before we do this, I need to whine to the people about how sore I am. Ricky, Sarah had like her Pilates teacher training final mega Uber test. She played the final boss today.
Yeah.
So she had to go for 2 hours and 45 minutes. And I was her subject. And I feel like I am absolutely going to die.
Dang, dude.
Now, we'll talk about this later in the show, but it could make a lot of stationary sitting followed by movement tomorrow. Very tricky and very sore endeavor.
Uh-oh.
But speaking of that endeavor.
That could be fun. Speaking of.
I think we got fun.
Yeah, let's go ahead and I think we have to say a little bit. We're going to talk about it, but we're going for another boys trip to Wendover here soon.
Yes.
In fact, tomorrow. And Monday, we got wind from Tim that he was in Wendover. Yeah. We're still not sure if he's back for sure. So we're going to do a little welfare check.
I don't think he is. I bet he's out there. Dude, it's like you're in the radio. You're just wondering if they're going to pick up, if you're the right call.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Tim, we have only heard text evidence from you that you are returned from Wendover. I find it oddly suspicious. We've been texting with you all evening, and now you're not answering. Mm-hmm. Do you not want us to hear the casino sounds? Tim?
Say his name and he appears.
I thought Tim was going to appear.
I did too. How do you play that message?
I don't know.
Oh, well.
Hit the show. Adam. Oh, it's a 101.
Boys and girls at home and kids in the gallery, let's go!
Hello, Pack-O-Maniacs, and welcome to another episode of Pack to the Future. I'm your host, Ricky, a.k.a. Mr. eBay. And I'm joined by my co-host and partner in crime, Dr. Chad.
Someone called for a doctor?
How you doing, Doc?
I don't think I could lift my leg over my head tonight if I needed to.
That's going to be a problem for you and Mrs. Doc tonight. Well, on tonight's show, we're going to be giving you all sorts of updates. As Chad and I put it off the air, this is the craziest week this show has had in maybe the history of the show. So a lot of personal updates, a lot of hobby talk. We're going to have some fun tonight. But before we dive into all that, Chad, do we have any show announcements?
We do have some show announcements. And I do want to say this just to highlight a little bit more of what you said. We have Topps 3 basketball, which is highlighted to be the premier high-end product from Topps that we're going to be reviewing a little bit later on. So stick around till the end of the show for that.
Heck yeah.
Let's start with our eBay purchases. These are people who have utilized our affiliate link before making their eBay purchases at no cost to them.
Yeah.
They have bought a card and then it shows up at a small little kickback to the guys at no extra cost for you. And we want to highlight this week's purchases. And Ricky, there's a big one on here. As you can see, let's see, is this the one that I want to show? Yeah, this is the one I want to show.
What's been fun is to see this list and then see the cards themselves actually pop up on a lot of our listeners' Instagram pages. It's super cool. Like you're like, oh, I know that card. I recognize that.
It is. It's a lot of fun, and you get to see some cool stuff. Sometimes things that stand out to me that I didn't necessarily know existed. But one for me that I actually tipped a listener off to. Check this one out. So this is a Freddie Freeman World Series auto numbered to 50 out of 2025 Topps Gilded Collection.
Yeah.
Now, you may have heard me talk about Gilded Collection just a little bit, and I want to show this card. So let me see if I can get this pulled up here. Boy, clicking all these buttons, I tell you what, we need a producer to do this. All right, here we go. So here we are. Click the wrong one, and we're on it. So, Ricky, have you seen these?
No. Yeah, I'm sure I have. I bet we covered them. But they are beautiful looking cards.
They are beautiful. So it's got like the gold outer frame of the card, which we've seen in baseball products of years past. You and I bought some. The name doesn't come to my mind right off the top of my head, but
no, I was just I can picture what they are, but yeah.
Well, I'll talk about the card in case you remember that one. This is at a Gilded Collection out of 2025. Recently came out. It's a World Series
gold label.
Gold label. That's what it was. Yeah, it had like the gold and then the label on the side. I can't remember what it was. I think it was called The Card Inside of a Yellow Frame. The bus that couldn't slow down. So this is Freddie Freeman, numbered to 50 on card autograph. Beautiful card. My mom bought this one.
What?
Yeah.
Hell
so
yeah.
She's adding to her Dodger collection. And
I love that.
So I sent her, actually the way this started was I sent her a Clayton Kershaw, numbered to 10, that's up for auction. And I said, Mom, one of us has to end up with this card. It's either going to be you or me. And, she tiptoes around and she's not giving me a straight answer. Just, a lot of people in that age group, they can't answer a question directly. And, my mom, bless her heart, she couldn't answer it. So I'm like, Mom, you got to pick one.
Sure.
I don't want to bid against you. And then like 5 minutes later, she's like, I bought it. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
All right. So she's going to buy one of those big shadow box jersey frames like I have of the Walt Disney. She's planning on putting a Dodger poster in the front of it and then having it open up to her Dodger collection, just like I have of my Walt Disneys.
Oh.
Does that make sense? So I thought this was pretty cool. So congrats to her. But with that being the case, we do need to pick a weekly winner. I mentioned the eBay affiliate link. And in case you are new to the show, each and every week, if you utilize our eBay affiliate link over at pttfpodcast.com, it's free for you. Each and every time you make a purchase, you will get an entry into a weekly drawing. You win the weekly drawing, you go on to the monthly drawing. You win the monthly drawing, you win yourself a $25 eBay gift card that we will send to you each and every month.
Perfect.
Feel good?
Let's do it.
How many times are we randomizing these cards, Ricky?
3.
All right, here we are. Here's number 1. If we did 1, it would have been the DeMarcus Cousins Orange Prism, numbered to 65. Number 2. This would have been Photogenic Jonas Malanjusa Silver. Boy, we're getting some Kings purchases. Thank you, Kings Collector. Number 3. Panini Mosaic Rookies. Derek Harmon Genesis. That's card number 327. So if you are the purchaser of 2025 Mosaic Derek Harmon Genesis, please send us a photo of the card over on Instagram, Pack to the Future Podcast. We will mark you down as this week's winner. Thank you for using our eBay affiliate link.
Maybe some fresh blood.
Hey, there you go.
I like it.
All right. Well, there is that component. I do have a few other announcements. I will make these other ones brief. Maybe. Here we go. And I got it. Ricky, last Sunday night, we did a thing.
We did.
The debut number 1 episode of Sunday night's main event, which is a wrestling-themed wrestling card podcast that we did live on the YouTube. Ton of fun. Ultimate Warrior was there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I will say this. We talk individual cards that are up for auction. We talk new WWE product. But I would say, coming from the person who tries to push more card talk, the highlight of this event was 2 things. Number 1, the Hasbro figurines discussion.
Dude, and we found out that they're actually some pretty pricey collectibles.
Oh, it blew my mind. It really did. But Ricky, by far and away, what stole the show is I presented you with cards up for auction, and you created a match between those wrestlers.
No,
And
Tim
commentated
Dr. Tim wrote that by hand and candlelight.
in his calligraphy note.
Yes, with an ink pen
Uh,
and a jar of ink and a feather,
a quill.
Yeah.
A quill.
if you will.
That was the highlight. But if you are a wrestling fan, or if you are just bored on Sunday nights, we're going to try and make it each and every Sunday night that we'll do an episode. It'll last about an hour. We're looking at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. However, with any feedback, we'd be open to moving that. We're going to try and bring someone on this week to play
Yeah.
a game and win a prize. And so, Ricky, I reached out to Selly, who was there last week. Unfortunately, he's going to be away this week and can't participate. So we need a participant to come onto the show
Please.
and answer some wrestling trivia. Even if you don't know, you don't think you know wrestling well enough. Hey,
Are you ready? Time to play the game.
It is. Sorry, and I'm sorry to blast you out there, but I just realized we needed that music, and we need someone to play a game. We just want to give away money. We want to give away free eBay bucks, WWE eBay bucks. What do we have to do for you? So this week, this Sunday, and truly, even if you don't enjoy wrestling itself, you will enjoy aspects of this show. The figures that we talked about, I think that many toy lovers, if it will bring you back to your childhood, even if it's not something that directly touched on it. I think you would have a blast checking out what we're doing. But in this game this week, we're going to be playing, and we just need at least one listener to join us live. Hopefully we get a couple. We're going to be playing four corners. Four corners. That is 4 topics of note. Each topic contains 4 questions. You answer all 4 questions, you win a prize.
hey,
The topics, we're even going to give you the topics ahead of time. The topics for this Sunday: WrestleMania, the Monday Night Wars, Say His Name and PTTF podcast, because we want to invite those of you that maybe wrestling isn't your jam, but maybe staring at Chad's red face is your jam. Maybe seeing if I'm going to have a shart live on the air is your jam.
hey,
So, come join us. Have some fun. There's a topic here. There's a category for those non-wrestling aficionados that want to just hang out with us on a Sunday night. And it's going to be a big one this Sunday
yes.
with the release of something we'll be discussing in just a mere 1 hour, 58 minutes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Well, that is a good intro. And Ricky, one of our few remaining announcements here, speaking of which, I do want to guide people over to our website at pttfpodcast.com. I'm going to pull this up right now because I've created a new link in what used to be the show blog. And speaking of that Sunday night main event, each and every week you are going to be able, should you desire, to go check out highlights from the Sunday night main event, including what we talked about with the Hasbro cards. If you want to go peruse the figurines, I said cards, but figurines.
That gets me so excited just seeing that image all over again.
Oh, it's so good. You talked about this week in wrestling history, and there's a couple of links there.
Dude, some interesting links there.
There's some good stuff. And then, if in fact you want to go bid on the cards that we talked about, which are not our cards, just simply cards of note, pull you more into the hobby, those links are right there over on the website, pttfpodcast.com.
Oh, yeah. You got to check it out. It's a great time. Sunday nights when you're getting some call them Sunday scaries, Sunday blues. What better opportunity to spend getting comfortable and hanging out with your boys from the Back to the Future podcast. So
I love
please
it.
join us.
Last couple of announcements. I want to give some listener shout outs. First of all, a few people from last week's episode when we talked about, what different services out there may make for some unique add-on opportunities, similar to funeral homes being able to blast ashes with a t-shirt gun out into outer space. So I want to give a shout out to We had Junkie Tim, we had Kevin Cormier, Kansas City Dan, and others. If I forgot about you, I apologize. All giving us their lists who we reposted over on Instagram. So thank you for that.
We need to try this again. I severely underestimated the power of our listeners to respond to something like this. We need to try it again, and this time when they give us a bunch of suggestions, come back the next week and truly do a top 5.
Oh, and I've got a good one for this week lined up for our next segment. So
yes,
we will absolutely have that.
Okay, perfect.
Lastly, shout out to listener Luke. He sent us a care package last week, and it kind of came in at the 11th hour, and I failed to mention it. Ricky, I hope that you were able to get it from Mrs. eBay today.
I was not, but I will go beat her and take it from her immediately after the show. I did, however, you told me immediately when it arrived and sent me a photo, so I knew what it consisted of and has been looking forward to it nonstop.
You've got some great cards coming your way. You got a pack of select WWE wrestling cards that I received one as well. And then look at this. Luke cleaning out some stuff as he's going through a move. Sent me a 2020 World Series champion commemorative edition.
Ben Baller.
Oh, yeah. Of the LA Dodgers. He sent that over to me. It's still sealed up.
That's so cool.
He set the question, do I rip it or do I keep it in here? I had one of these. And I kept it for like 3 years. Ultimately ended up ripping it, hit a Corey Seager auto, sent it in for grading, got a PSA 10. I still have it. So I don't know. Maybe we save this one for a rainy day or opening day.
Yeah.
Why not both? I think I'm going to have a lot of rainy days in my future.
I think so. One or two.
Up there.
Right. Well, yes. Huge shout out to Luke. Thank you very, very much. We are super excited by what you sent. I can't wait to get them. And my wife can't wait to get her black eye. I'm just kidding. That's like 2 DV jokes in 1 minute. That's going to get us canceled.
Yeah, I think one more and I'll just do this solo for a bit.
Fair. Touché. All right. What do we got next?
Let's transition. We've kind of had this thing over the last few weeks. If you got any transition music, we'll hit now. For now, we're going to roll right into it. Just some weekly updates from the guys. Weekly updates from the guys. Brought to you by The Twinkle. Well, thanks for that introduction. Yeah, we've got some updates that have gone on and some significant things in our lives, some of which involve some excitement for you, the listener, some of which is cards, and some of it is just what we all go through at times, and that is this train wreck called life.
Yeah.
And I think I've got all three for my week, and we're going to start mine off with a new segment that I've got here. And this, let's see if I can override you here with a little music here. Tell me when you got that mood in your ear.
That's great. So
this segment is called Cards Chad bid on, but did not win. This is a tragic segment. We're going to highlight just eBay this week because, yes, there was Fanatics.
Oh, no.
But I did not win on Fanatics. But I did not win on the eBay either. And fortunately, eBay provides us this lovely webpage where you can see exactly what I bid on and did not win. You want to mock me for my lowball offer? You mock me. You think that I placed an appropriate mega bid and got shilled? Let me know. That's what I'm here to hear.
Dude, you got Megatroned.
That's how we're starting, is with Megatron. I tried to go Megatron. I'm trying to diversify myself in the football card world.
Yeah.
And couldn't do it with this Calvin Johnson 2012 green Prism, PSA 10, Pop 7. I really have 250.
I applaud your choice in cards lately. This one hurts my heart.
Oh, yeah. My 250. Oh, and green retail only. Oh, no. $413.81.
No.
Screw in that 81 for jersey number. And of course, they win it with that.
No.
Not me. Adrian Peterson, 2012. Green parallel. Speaking of DV, you know, Adrian Peterson's a very polarizing figure for me because he definitely fits what I've been going after in football, but perhaps not the greatest human. And sometimes, you know, listeners of the show know that I get very conflicted over that.
Yeah, you know, with my life experiences this past week, one thing that's really stood out to me is life is not black and white. And if you try and see it black and white, you're going to really struggle. And it's just different shades of gray.
That's true.
And I know that doesn't help. Like, it doesn't like say like, oh, that's just go buy everything OJ Simpson, for example. but it's all gray, man. Like, I think that you can't be too hard on yourself either.
149. I thought, you know, it's a low ball, but maybe I had a shot. Nope. 280. Oh, how wonderful. Is this the same card? Well, there's another one already listed for $500.
Oh, no.
This one, Dan sent this one to me. Recognize this? Gilded Collection World Series. This is a Clayton Kershaw numbered to 50.
Yeah.
Dan from Brewer Baker Podcast. Best baseball card podcast I listen to. If you don't go listen to it, go subscribe to it right now. I'll wait. Okay. That was enough time. I threw out a mega bid, so I thought for a Kershaw autograph, no jersey, numbered to 50 of $275. Wrong. $440. Destroyed.
Bye.
My music's gone. I got to hurry it up. Next up.
Oh, there's more.
Oh, but wait, these aren't the cards that I even just liked. These are the ones I actively bid on. 2014 Flawless Greats. You've heard me talk about this. On card, first year of Flawless, football cards that look great. Antonio Gates, one of the greatest, probably top 5 tight ends, at least in the modern era. $210. Probably should be pretty close. It's in an SGC 8.5. SGC is not even a thing anymore.
Yeah. You were close.
At least I got close on this one. $227.50. Ricky, do you see the wins in here? These are all the bids. Do you see them?
I'm looking.
No, there are none.
Still haven't found what I'm looking for.
Well, don't look too hard. Because this week I was a loser.
That one blows my mind, that Calvin Johnson.
Oh, people love Megatron, man. They love.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. He's the man. But
well, there you go. That was this week's segment of cards I bid on and did not win.
Oh.
I need some like peppy outro music for that.
Well, let's see if this works.
Yeah, let's see what you got. Oh, yes.
That's better.
Thank you. All right. Well, jumping around just a touch, I did have a little bit of a life event, nothing like what you had, Ricky, but this was my last day at clinic. And
it's a big life event. This is pretty big in life.
Yeah, it's a big one. I've been at this particular building since it opened. Actually, as of yesterday, it was 10 years ago to the day.
Crazy.
And I won't dwell on it too much, but I did ask listeners of our super secret group chat about what they would do to send it off to their boss. And, you know,
I gotta know what you did.
Well, Blink 182 to open up their concerts in the 2000s, they had a big flaming FUC K-Amy out there.
Uh-huh.
And I thought about doing that out in the parking lot because we do have a fire department adjacent to us just in case things went wrong. The whole like packing up of the house kind of got to me. And so like I lost track of time. So I wrote thank you cards and I tried to write thank you cards just like everyone in our clinic. And I think we have like 50 people. I think I ended up writing 30 of them. And then I just laid them out on a table. But there's one in particular that really hit home with me that I would share. And, you know, to a lot of people, this may not mean a whole lot. But to me, it's the best I could do. It says admins. Notice I didn't say dear admins.
None. No. Not
Thanks
high
for nothing.
admins. A admins.
Yep. And I didn't even give them proper grammar here. No punctuation. Thanks for nothing. Enjoy your incentives we earned for you. Healthcare providers.
Please tell me you put that somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Middle of the break room, front and center.
Yeah,
I walked
buddy.
out. That was the last card I placed down there and grabbed my stuff and tossed in my badge. See you later.
Oh, that is incredible. Well done.
Now, I will say that on top of this, I did get a few practical jokes in there. You know, my buddy Nick, my coworker doctor, who I sit right next to.
Uh-huh.
I made some giant posters of some just kind of funny inside joke doctor things. Okay, I'll tell it real quick. There's just to give it context, there is a specialist that we refer to on his website. He has a certificate that is clearly made up, and it says world leading physician of the world or something. You're just like, what? Like, did your kid type this up on the old, Windows 1998 that you could print out as a certificate?
Right.
And so we always joke about this thing. So I put my buddy's nickname on there, and then I blow up this giant poster. I put like Nick loves Intermountain. I put his face on there and the certificate. And I plaster it all over the clinic, including inside of his patient rooms, and his patients see it. And it was great. I hid a haunted doll inside of one of the MA's desks. She's terrified of the doll. She didn't find it until 2 days ago. And I get this super, like, all caps, super angry text message coming at me. So I was able to have some fun, but
That's incredible.
The point of this, though, and I know I'm already saying more than what I wanted to. I have had over the last 2 months, as patients learning that I am leaving, more faith restored in humanity than I think I thought I could ever have in my life, just with things that are going on. There have been more generous acts in people who are either coming to me in tears or just want to give me a hug, or who just pause to say thank you. People bring me gifts. The gifts don't matter, but here's what I would say to this. If someone in your life means something to you, it's worth taking 5 seconds and having an awkward moment and stopping and telling them that, because it can really change someone's day, someone's outlook. And I tell you what, I used to be super fired up about changing healthcare, and that fire was gone the last 5 years. My faith fully restored. My fuel, my gas tank is fully charged. And whether or not I do anything with it, I don't know, but it sure made me happy. And you know what? If you can do that by taking 5 or 10 seconds out of your life, I encourage you tomorrow to go do it. Tell us what you did. All right. So there's my work. Lastly, now let's get into some card stuff. Ricky?
Yeah.
Next Thursday, 1 week from now, we're out of this house and we are driving to Boise, and we're going to stay in Boise for one night. And then we're going to be driving to Vancouver the next night.
Okay.
Here's what I need to know. I need to know how to transport my cards.
Well, they have to stay in the hotel room with you.
Well, so we've got a moving company, and then I'm renting like a GMC Yukon because that's the biggest car that I can get that's not a minivan. So the dogs are going to go in the back seat. In the very back, we've got to have 2 suitcases, a cooler for some dog food. We need to have our safe. I assume I bring the cards with me in the car.
That's non-negotiable.
Do I hire security detail to like follow me? Can you drive up and follow behind me? You got 2 days to spare?
No, but I bet Tim could use an extra job by the end of this week.
There's a complicating factor here. So I packed up a pod with like all the stuff that we don't need immediately. Pod came and is gone today. Today, Sarah's like, I'm looking around. I see all these pots with plants in them all over our house. In case you didn't notice, like we live in a tropical rainforest here. I said, hey, what are you doing with these? The mover said they can't move them. Said, oh, they're coming in the car with us.
Oh, no.
Both
no.
The cards and the plants are going to be on the bottom of the totem pole here. Like there's going to be an issue here.
Dude.
Do I put the cards in the front seat and she can sit in the back with the plants, or
yeah.
Third row?
If you do not transport your cards in your car so that she can transport potted plants, I will lose a lot of respect for you, and I won't speak to you for at least a week.
So I have a mini Zion suitcase thing, right?
Yeah.
You and Tim got me, and I've got a big Zion case, and then I've got our safe, and inside the safe go like all the, 4 and 5 figure stuff.
Can you fit cards in there?
Oh yeah. There's cards in there, but I can't fit all of my cards in there. So I think the other 2 cases got to come. But here's the question that I have while you think about this. Like, how am I going to transport these things? I assume they have to come in the car.
I got it. Plants on top of the car, tied down.
But so how do people transport their cards in a move? I want to hear this.
I'd love to hear that.
Do you take them all out of the Zion case? Do I throw them all in the safe? I can't imagine I let the transport company take them.
Yeah.
Like what am I doing with this? So people who have moved,
I'd let them take the Danny Ainge collection. They can take that.
I think we cut those up and ship those.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I want to know how to do it, whether it's in jest or what you have done. Please reach out to us at Pack to the Future Podcast. We're going to repost each and every one of these. How in the world do I go about getting around my dilemma in transporting my cards?
Yeah. I'd love to hear that too. Cause to me, you have to take them in the car with you. There's just
non-negotiable. That's an easy one. Yeah.
Yeah. That's like saying we're not taking oxygen with us in this car.
Okay. Thank you. So I'm not being crazy. It's all about who you talk to here.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So a couple updates on my end. I want to thank you again for allowing me the opportunity to do the show. Pretty focused on my mom last week. She ended up passing away just a few hours after that show, and so I think the timing couldn't have been better. And we had a number of listeners reach out with really kind things to say, and I really appreciate that. I felt all the love, and just thank you all for allowing me to process that on the air. We held her funeral yesterday. It was I don't know how you explain how a funeral is. My dad just said, his friend asked him, how was the funeral? What do you say to that? But it was good. My brother and I both gave talks, and they were both meaningful to me. I'll just speak regarding my experience, and it was an excellent experience from that point of view, and some good closure. The grieving process will go on the rest of my life. Right now, I think it's a little overwhelming. I'm a little numb. And as far as I can tell, I'm doing well. I'm lucky to have people like you and Timmy and my loving family really just surround me in love. So things have been going okay. And I just want to thank everyone for listening and for the support.
Good on you, man. I will chime in with this. I mentioned a few seconds ago, like taking a few seconds to say something, even if it's uncomfortable. Funerals can be one of those spots too. And I think that you will forever look back, if you were happy with what was said, you're going to forever be thankful for that, as opposed to holding regret in order to preserve a few moments of not feeling awkward in front of people. So good on you, man. Good on you.
Thank you. Thank you. 100%. And we definitely had some laughs in our talks, and that was a lot of fun. I know she would have appreciated that. After the funeral, I was a little bummed out well, man, we're going to sense a theme here with Timmy.
Are you moving on to Tim?
We're moving on to a little bit, not quite there, but
did you get a text?
No, I haven't gotten a text yet. Did we get a text?
Yeah. Do you want me to just show you?
Oh my God.
He's out there.
He is. Oh my God. Okay, well, here's where let's go in the Wayback Machine when Chad and I decided we were going to do a hangout session with Timmy, and we were going to plan our wrestling show about a week ago, and get together for some pizza and hang out. And he took off for Wendover.
Yep.
And in anticipation of that hangout, I ended up buying 2 boxes of Top Stadium Club. So we're just going to tease with Tim for a second.
Oh yeah.
And I decided after the funeral to rip one of the boxes. I'm saving the other because we have another potential trip coming up tomorrow.
I say we leave him. I just say we ghost him. You and I let's go catch a movie. Let's go to the arcade. Let's go
I'm telling you, It will be. He will look like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I'm just predicting it right now. I'm telling you right now. So opened one of the boxes of Stadium Club. Ended up, I was pleasantly surprised after beating my hand on the table when we covered the release of this product. It was only $150 at my local card shop. You and Brett Light's Big City, Kansas City Dan found it for $130 through, I think, the Topps website directly.
Yeah. Dan did and sent me the link.
Yeah, and so I opened the box, and I just have a couple thoughts on the product since opening it. A lot more parallels than they have had in years past. I feel they've got a lot of these red parallels. They don't necessarily. In the years past, it used to just be the signage, the player's name that would be different colors. Now it's like the whole card, and you're getting some numbered, different colored parallels. So that's kind of cool, kind of fun. The cards to me feel just a little less substantial than they have been in years past.
Okay.
A little bit lower quality. I wouldn't say they're bad quality, but I'm curious to see if others feel the same way about that. I did end up getting lucky with this box, ended up with 2 autos, even though it said only 1. And I think part of the reason is one of my autos is numbered to 50, Griffin Conine, rookie card. They are on card autos, which are nice.
That's nice, man.
And then my standard card auto was John Kenzie Noel. But here's my problem.
Cool photo. That's a cool photo, man.
Oh, it's really cool. And the photos on these continue to be the really cool, unique looks at the players. But here's my problem. I'll just complain briefly. You're really going to take away one of 2 autos when you're going to give us players like that. And one player is in the minors, back in the minors. One, you know what I mean? And like for baseball of all things, give us 2 autos. A lot of these autos are going to be crap. But still a fun experience. I enjoyed Stadium Club. I'm going to enjoy ripping the other box of Stadium Club when you and I meet up with Mr. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. We just got to try him one more time.
On that music down, just touch. He's a little loud. He's on the casino floor right now, man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna answer.
I am the worst, but I was.
So Ricky's going through some text right now. We're on a group chat that we can.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
I got to just try him one more time.
Yeah, give him a try. He said he's coming home tonight. Why? Like he's just gonna risk it, man. Just tell him to stay out there.
Yeah.
It's not worth driving home. And we've got snow outside too. What is he doing? Don't get hurt.
Yes.
Tim, you're live on the air.
I just hit a bonus.
Can you hear the music?
Hear music on your end. Is my bonus going?
Yeah. Hey, Timmy, why not just stay out there? We'll be out there in just a few hours.
Yeah, don't drive home, man. It's snowing out there.
Go get us a good donut.
The chances of me losing more money to get here is pretty bad.
You realize you can go to sleep, right? Like that's an option.
Well, there's that. Planning on sleeping out here.
So are you?
Now that you see it and saying outside, that's a possibility.
Oh, so we may encounter you in mañana.
This place is
Yeah, the reception's real bad on the casino floor.
yeah, it's so.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let you get. I ruin your segment. So.
No, you're great, Timmy. We're excited to hang out with you tomorrow. We'll
Stay
see
out
you.
there, man. Don't drive home. We'll see you in the morning. Just go to bed.
Yeah, we want to see you with a cigarette hanging out of your mouth, aviators, and a fishing cap.
Nothing to sleep in. I've got in. I'm gonna come home on gonorrhea in the right eye.
All right. Well, that's it.
Tomorrow, one way or the other.
Tim's never meant to gamble he wouldn't want to take. So, all right, Timmy, be safe. We'll see you in the morning.
All right.
All right. That was Timmy S. Thompson from Fear and Loathing.
Wow.
Oh man. What a disaster.
Yep.
Well, that to announce we're going to Wendover tomorrow morning.
Two of us are, at least.
At least two of us. We will see what shenanigans Tim has gotten up to. Maybe I'll interview him. We can play some of those clips on the show next week about all the nonsense he's been getting into. I think he's been out to Wendover. He's either been in Wendover since Sunday night, or he's been to Wendover 13 times since Sunday night. I can't figure out which it is.
I am ready for tomorrow. Look what I found when I was packing up stuff.
Dude.
Yeah. Is corn jar still a thing? They take
Hey.
these pennies. I got some pennies in there.
You know
A little jar of coins. There's probably $75 in there.
Hey, let's do it.
Oh yeah. Very good. I like that.
Hey, but before we get to all that Fear and Loathing in Wendover, dude, it's going to happen.
Oh yeah.
Before we get to all that though, we can't rush to Friday morning too quickly, because we are a mere 90 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, from
Say his name and he appears.
this song will be blasting through my TV. I will blow out my speakers with it when you see Ricky and Joe Hendry come out into the tag team. If they don't have a custom tag intro in WWE 2K26, that's what we're talking about. Early release hits at 10 midnight Eastern tonight. If they don't have a tag team introduction custom where we can both do the Joe Hendry flip around, a chair is going through my TV tonight.
Make sure you film it, man.
Yeah. I am so excited for this song and this song only to blast through my TV as Joe Hendry and I make our way to the ring for Hell in a Cell. I'm going to put him in a casket. I'm going to light him on fire. We're going to have so much fun. And this song will just play over and over. Dude, this morning I was driving around running errands. I just played this song nonstop to psych myself up. It's like game day. Are you ready for 2K26?
I am ready. Hey man, you got me on the hype train a little bit. So I went ahead and purchased it. I will not be playing it tonight. That is far past my bedtime. But,
Oh, dude.
but maybe,
I have been
fire it up.
trying to hack it. So they let us, I told you, we download the game.
Yeah.
And it has a countdown timer. I went in and I tried to change I did change my date and time manually of my PlayStation in hopes that it would let me get access. That didn't work.
I'm just having flashbacks of the time that you got your account allegedly hacked and you were trying to convince them it wasn't you.
Yeah.
That's what immediately is coming to mind right now.
Exactly. Yeah, so I've just been, and then I just stare at it. I just log on and I stare at that countdown timer like that's going to help speed it up. I literally cannot wait to play this thing.
I'm excited for you to play it.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so
We either got Timmy's text, which I think we got a Tim phone call, so maybe we hold off on some of those texts till next week.
that
Unless
works.
you got some good ones.
Nope, that's good. Let's
All
move
right,
it
Ricky,
along.
well, I've got a little surprise for you from Dan at the Brewer and the Baker. A little commercial break. We'll come back on the other side and talk about new products, including Topps 2025-2026 3 basketball.
After 5+ years of bringing you the finest and always entertaining, accidentally informative sports card podcast content, the boys at Pack to the Future Podcast are excited to expand their offerings and introduce a new and exciting revenue stream. Hi, I'm Dan.
And I'm Mitch, and we're excited to bring you the new line of Pack to the Future Podcaskets.
Listen to this lineup of services.
For the low price of $1,500, the base level PTTF Podcasket includes a decadently outfitted 3D printed casket adorned with the caricatures of the hosts of Pack to the Future. This also includes a short recorded memorial speech by Ricky, where he offers lip service for your loved one, but it remains obvious he has never met them.
If you need more than that, don't fret. You can spring for the Silver Prism level. The casket is upgraded to a fine particle board exterior and features a beautiful image of the Babe Ruth cut autograph that Junkie Tim owned for a full 5 minutes. You'll also receive a lovingly crafted and recorded verbal roast of the deceased by Boston Steve. This level is a very affordable $3,500.
Finally, at the Superfractor level, the casket will be crafted out of the finest white pine and features an amazing image of the era-defining Woo Slap. You'll also get, at a later date agreed upon by you and Chad, a complimentary ghost hunt so you can commune with your loved one after some time has passed. The Superfractor will be a reasonable $15,000 because Chad might need to sign a ringer just like his Dodgers.
Should your loved one opt to be cremated, Pack to the Future Podcasket has you covered for just $750. Their remains will be lovingly placed in an old, flawless briefcase. The boys will retain a small portion of the remains so they can be scattered on the field of wherever the upcoming Super Bowl will be. No matter the deceased's fandom, they will be cremated in a Lions jersey. Your loved one will be present at the biggest sporting event in the U.S., and the Lions will finally be represented at the Super Bowl.
Remember to use code TBTB at checkout so Dan and I get a small cut of every transaction.
We're probably going to use that for Blasters of Flagship or beer.
Go to pttfpodcasket.com. That is pttfpodcasket.com for more information.
And remember, it's always darkest before it goes completely black.
Damn it. We need to secure that website immediately, and I will be the first one to buy a PTTF Pack to the Future Podcasket. Well done, boys. Very well done. In fact, I'll have to play that one for my family.
Yeah, that's really good. I'll email that over to you.
Please.
All right, Ricky. Well, we have some new releases to talk about. We didn't have Card Talk with Mrs. Doc last week. There isn't going to be an episode probably for the next 2 weeks while we're working on a move. So we're going to sprinkle in some of the new products here, but then we'll get right back at it for the show that you all love. Ricky, we have 2 products that we're going to talk about. 2025 Bowman's Best Baseball, 2025-2026 Tops 3 Basketball.
Nice.
I asked Sarah if she wanted to come on tonight and kind of tell these to us. However, her mind, she just passed her Pilates training, like I mentioned.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a hot mess. 2 hours, 45 minutes. She got grilled during her final test. I tell you what, those Pilates teachers, they go through the ringer, man. It reminded me of like residency stuff. So if you get a chance, send her a message on Instagram. Thanks to Mrs. eBay, who has been one of her prime test subjects during her coaching session. So make sure to give a reach out to her when you are trying to find the stuff that she has from listener. Look. All right, Richard. So here's the bit. We're going to start with 2025 Bowman's Best Baseball, which is scheduled to come out next Wednesday, March 11th. I shall show this to you on the screen now.
Okay.
There you are. So, Ricky, 2025 Bowman's Best Baseball returns with bold chrome designs and a tightly curated checklist focused on the very top rookies and prospects in the game. Immediately, it makes me cringe. The 100-card all-chrome base set highlights baseball's best emerging talent and established young stars, pairing with a deep rainbow of refractor parallels that bring vibrant color and premium shine to every rip. Collectors can chase refreshed lineups of dynamic inserts, including all-star futures, pixel portraits, circuitry, best performance, alongside the return of Bowman showpieces and the ultra rare Strokes of Gold. I assume that's this Aaron Judge here. That is the best looking card here on this lineup. Best Tech makes Bowman's best debut with a tech forward design and fully numbered parallel structure, adding another premium chase layer to the product. Autographs are the heart of Bowman's best, with 4 chrome autograph cards guaranteed per box. That's a lot. I feel like 4 is a lot.
Yeah.
Best of the 2025 autographs anchor the checklist with a full spectrum of refractor parallels, joined by an expansive selection of multi-signer content, including dual, triple, quad autographs. New additions like Best Mix autographs, Best Performance, Best Tech at a variety of depth, while prospect patch autographs deliver premium relic-driven hits. Wow. From Family Tree duels to Superfactor 101s across multiple autograph sets, Bowman Best continues to deliver a hit-forward, chrome-heavy experience built for prospect chasers and autograph collectors alike.
What? Look at that Aaron Judge. Which one is that from, do you think?
So I think this would be the Strokes of Gold.
Okay.
Is that what you're
Yes.
questioning?
Yep. That's exactly what it is. You're right.
I mean, that card stands out to me. That's a pretty good looking card.
It's a version of a color blast, and I think super cool. I dig it a lot.
I do as well, and I'm trying to think of how to describe this card to the listener. So pure matte black background, and then what appears to be gold paint that is on a paintbrush in just kind of broad strokes on the background that maybe resemble an NY behind him, although could just be a smorgasbord of gold strokes.
Yeah, hard to say for sure, but man, and pretty simplistic in what it is, but I dig it. I like it a lot, actually.
Ricky, what would you rather have, the gold strokes or the all kings cards that have been so wildly popular from Topps?
Oh boy. There's 6s to me. I think I'd rather, I don't think there's, I'd probably rather have the gold strokes.
I would as well.
They feel a little more significant, probably.
I'm with you.
But they're good looking cards for sure. I don't love some of these parallels with the stars and different designs. But the cards themselves are not bad looking. They're good looking cards. They're cards you would want to have in your collection.
Right. Now, there is this premium patch here. Someone by cool. I think his name is Jace Cage Lignan, if I recall, if I said that correctly, from Kansas City. I think I nailed
it. Nailed it, dude.
Beautiful broad patch. However, player worn. It does say that right there on the front, which
that's a bummer.
But that is a bit of a
at least
bummer.
They're honest.
Yeah, there you go. So that will be coming out, through the Topps website. You can click to get notified upon this release, but it looks like it's being scheduled for March 11th. I don't have a price on this. I apologize.
No, it'll be fun.
Ricky, here's the biggest one of the week. And I suspect there will be some topic of conversation here. You ready for this one?
Yeah.
All right, my man. This is 2025-2026 Topps 3 basketball.
Yeah, buddy.
According to the Topps website, power comes in threes. So naturally, Topps 3, 4 cards per box. Let me read to you what they had to say, and then we're going to have some deep discussion here. I'm going to scroll up so you can see these cards, because I think it's somewhat important to this. For the listener, the featured card that is shown is a horizontal Victor Wembanyama. It says game worn. There are 3 circular patches in this card on card autograph. The next card is a full court. What do you think that says? Stars? Full court Suns?
Yeah. Full court Suns.
On card autograph of Tyrese Maxey. Then the next card is an underwater type card of Shaquille O'Neal. Then we've got an on card, looks like rookie card auto of Dylan Harper. And we've got a raindrop signatures on card Steph Curry, and then an ice water Trae Young. I highlighted the name of each of those inserts on purpose for you to think about as I read through these. So Topps 3 Basketball returns for 2025-26 with an ultra premium, tightly curated collecting experience built around the power of 3. Each box delivers a high-impact lineup of 3 autographs or autograph relics, plus an insert or base card featuring the game's most electric rookies, superstar veterans, and all-time legends. Chase all new autograph sets, including Rim Reapers, Quest for Glory, and City Drip signatures, showcasing top talent with dynamic contemporary designs. Discover striking new inserts such as 3ND, Monsters of the Deep, and The Paint, each bringing a distinct visual identity to the product. The hunt intensifies with Topps 3's most coveted hits, including 3 patch autographs, Relic Autographs Prime, and triple Relic Autographs. With every card curated for impact, Topps 3 Basketball delivers premium collecting at its most powerful. Now, Ricky, what in the world do each of these inserts have to do with the number 3? What is the theme of Topps 3 Basketball? You know, I've watched...
Land, water, air.
Is that what it is?
That's my guess.
Okay, what about the Grim Reaper? The Monsters of the Deep? The Paint? 3&D. Explain those ones to me, bud.
They're all scary.
Top 3 defender, supporter, truther.
Yeah, I dig the I don't know, man. They other than just kind of a spooky monster quality to them.
Okay. Fair enough.
Is there an answer here?
No.
Oh.
As I watched through breaks, you know, interestingly, this came out through an EQL, and that EQL, to sign up for that, we've talked about in the past. I had some downtime today, so I tried to sign up for it and highlight what the experience would be. Right as the clock struck 10 o'clock Mountain Time, I signed up. That's when it was supposed to drop. I clicked on the EQL website. I signed up for EQL, and then I went back to like try and get in line to buy this product.
Yeah.
And it said nothing was available. So I don't know if I was too slow. I don't know if I couldn't do it. I don't know if they pushed it. I have no idea. And I suspect I'm probably in the same shoes as a lot of people. I was really hoping to be able to show people the process of this and completely failed.
That's too bad.
Shame on Topps.
Yeah, totally. I want to see the Rim Reapers. Here's the other weird thing. If you'll go up to the images, if you'll scroll all the way to the left, that Wemby, that's where there's, yeah. And if you'll right click it and open it, the image in a new tab, so you're going to want to highlight this. There you go. Along that left-hand side, it says veteran 3 patch autographs. I realize he's not a rookie.
Right.
But boy, we jumped from one to the other quickly.
Yes, we did. I dove into the set checklist for this, and that's a great point that you make, Ricky. I think that the checklist is a little underwhelming. You get 100 base cards, largely highlighted by rookies. You do get ice water for inserts, flight path, and then architects. I couldn't make out what any of those things had to do with anything. Maybe it's what you said, though. Maybe it's land, air, water.
That's the best I can come up with. I thought there was definitely an answer, and so I feel a lot better that there's not, because I have no idea what these have to do with 3.
Yeah, the 3&D I don't understand as part of the whole theme, and then the
I get 3D. That's what the Dudley brothers would do to finish off their opponents.
Oh, well, God,
Duh.
see, we should have talked about this pre-show. Now I feel stupid. The checklist is a little underwhelming. It is rookie-centric. You do get some veterans in here, especially in the inserts, highlighted by Kevin Garnett, Hakeem Olajuwon, David Robinson, I should say, for the legends, not for the veterans. And you get some vets in there, too. They do produce a checklist, and it does look like there's platinum versions for each and every one of those sets that I said that produce high odds and one-of-ones. But to me, I thought initially it was pretty underwhelming. So
yeah,
I did a little research on this, and I said, you know what? This isn't just about me. What did other people think? So I watched 3 separate breakers 5 total boxes open. On average, of the 2 or 3 autographs per box, over 2 on average were sticker autographs. Out of the 5 boxes, there was 1 game-worn autograph that was on card, and it was of an NBA vet. Which, to me, is a little disappointing for a premium product that cost well over $1,000.
Yep. No, the reality is that we're going to be buying as Intel Fanatics juices all the Investabras out of all their money. We're going to just be buying these cards one-offs, and honestly, this will just save us money. These won't be products we'll pick up as readily.
Now, one good thing did come for me watching these,
but it is cool that basketball's back with Topps. I have to say that is neat to see. You know, that Topps is making the basketball products that are licensed, but aside from that, meh.
I want to give a shout out to Anthony Black and his autograph. Now, I saw Pac-Man pull this card, and if you've ever watched Pac-Man's breaks, I mean, you know that these 4 cards for him to break took like 57 minutes for him to break it.
Yeah.
I had to watch it at 4x speed on YouTube. But it did give me more than enough time to highlight this here for those of you listening. I'm showing this on the YouTube. Anthony Black has a very distinct, the letter A, and then he's drawn a 90-degree rotated heart at the end of the A, I think is what.
Is that what that is?
I think it's A Hart. I think his middle name is Hart, Anthony Hart. Yeah. See? It's using your brain.
He should probably write that straight up then.
Yeah, well, you know, he's a real forward thinker. So, Ricky, there's 2025, 26 tops. 3 tops, I will say, on your EQL. You did not dummy proof that. I was not able to get it somehow, even though the product only came out today. All these breakers had it yesterday. And, you know, out of all the talk that breakers, you know, get loaded boxes to show off what's going on inside of there, a lot of these being sticker were pretty disappointing, not only to me, but was vocalized by the breakers as well.
Oh, that's such a bummer. We all know it's happening. It's just more evidence of it.
Yeah. So there you go. Those are your new products.
Hey,
for the week.
A lot of new products will continue to be made, and we will pick them up on the secondary market. That's okay. There's still a spot for us. All right. Well, it's been another fun show for Chad. I'm the 3-4, wishing all of you a 6-7, one of one night. Boom.
You know what we got to talk about? We got to talk about next week. We got to talk about next week. Do you want me live from an Airbnb in Boise?
Yeah, unless it becomes too challenging, and then they have to wait 2 weeks.
Meh.
Meh.
It's either that or guest host.
Yeah, could do that. I'm down to do that too.
If you want to be a guest host on the show next week, get at us.
Yeah. Yeah. So Dan corrected us. It's Jake Cage Luon.
Oh, it makes classic Dan. Classic.
Yep.